That is sexy.
Whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
This elevator is really big. In the wrong way, like it's long instead of... Elevators I get into are normally boxes. Or like rectangles, but in terms of height, not like... Actually, I haven't been in an elevator in a long time. I do have like a mild case. Yeah. Kinda. I haven't been in an elevator in forever though, because like... I do have like a mild case of claustrophobia. It doesn't bother me to be in tight spaces because I love sticking my shit together, but there's open space above me. Like once everything gets confined into like this little like 2x2 area, it like feels tight. Like my introverted self comes out and it's like, it's too small for people.
To my offer?
I convinced him.
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
And then that mixed with my extreme fear of heights, probably my largest fear.
I didn't think you'd help me.
Elevators scare the shit out of me sometimes. What about the garage?
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keene, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I like how her attitude changed drastically when she didn't have to act anymore. Like... I'm going to get you laid. Wait, what? That's not what she said. Close enough. Okay, it's close enough to break time. And we got our garage pass, so we're at the halfway point in terms of how much is left in the quest. But now the combat shows up, which is the fun part of the quest. Unless you're really into the story, which I am, so both sections are really fun. Anyway, it is break time, so... because I really need to use the restroom this break. I really need to moderate my intake of liquids better. This works. Thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying the show. When we come back, we're doing the second half of the Novaria quest, where we head to Peak 15. And then we go to Peak 15. And it's kind of split into thirds. Hanshan, the road to Peak 15, and then Peak 15. But Hanshan's about half of it. So, when we come back, we'll be doing that. This will be a short break, probably about 3 minutes. Don't go away. We are back. Yeah, I really needed to take that restroom break. We would have taken the break anyway, but you know. Now, we're gonna get back into the game, because that's where I want to be going right now. I want to be doing the game! I mean... We finally got to the combat section of this area, and I want to explore it. Novaria is probably the longest section of the first 3 quests in terms of total length, but Pharos can be longer in terms of gameplay time, depending on if you get lost doing side quests or if you do the side quests at all. I easily get lost during Pharos, so it typically ends up being the longest story mission in the first 3 missions.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have it.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
So, here's another introduction to the Stalker. If you had picked it Novaria first.
So that's what the Asari had in the crates.
So the Geth Destroyer kind of works like a Krogan. Which is an interesting concept. I typically don't let them get close enough to do that shit though. But when they're like injured or when they think they can, they're just gonna charge up on you and scare the shit out of your face. It's not cool. But they do it anyway. Hi! You're not Maiko.
What did you do here, Commander?
I defended myself.
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth. You expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Please stop that. You sound so bad. Because you're white.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Or
Dozens at least.
an American
They're
Asian.
machines. You can
like-
pack them tightly.
You
Unless it's
have
the executive
no
board.
no
If word
Japanese
gets out about
feeling
loose Geth,
behind
there
it.
may be an investor panic.
Plus it doesn't sound right in the English language to use like Japanese titles for people. So please just don't do it. For me, I hate that so much. And I hate it when actual people do it too, like in real life. They do like senpai and sama and stuff like that. It's so it hurts. It's painful to my ears, man. Because it doesn't belong in English. If you're gonna speak in Japanese, then sure, you, adhere to the customs. Use titles and such. But if you're not going to go all in with it, that shit has no business there. Your titles are Mr., Mrs., Ma'am, Sir, and a person's name. We have, or like, their occupation, like a president. You would call like Mr. President or the Prime Minister, etc. Stuff like that. You would use their like occupational title in those cases if you wanted to be respectful. But we don't have titles like the Japanese do. We just don't. And I'd love you if you'd stop doing it. I need to kill this shit so that it stops shooting at me. Because I want to get out of the car and pick this shit up. Oh god, oh god! Like, look at the upgrade kits. Look at them. Just sitting right here. Out in the open. Begging me to open them up. We haven't died since we hit like level 25. It was amazing. I honestly didn't expect that. Well, the Geth armatures are a walk-in. They got to fucking set up camp. That's something you have to know, is the Geth are here. They're fucking here. They aren't going anywhere. Because they've been here for a while you've had to go through the fucking bureaucracy to deal with the bullshit. They've had time. To get nice and fucking cozy on this mountain. Get rid of the rocket troops, because they're the ones who are hurting. Oh my fucking god. Hit this motherfucker. Right in his fucking face. Right in their face. Yes. Because we lost like all of our hull. Well, it's really our shield, but whatever. It's all gone. That's the point I was making. And it's not coming back. Not anytime soon. This is good XP heading up to the peak 15 though. Lots of shit to kill on the way up to the building, and there it is. We still gotta go around this long, windy road, though. It is like a little weird that this linear road 15 directly, even though there are supposedly tons of facilities, seems a little bit strange to me. But I won't really question that. I can accept that as reality, because Peak 15 is supposed to be like the Area 51. Which is a big deal. It's the secret section of the facilities. Everything people don't want to be talked about or heard about ends up there. So the enemies are inside. I can't hit them. I gotta go inside to fight them. Oh, I fucked up. I missed. Oh shit, she got the Juggernaut. That's a big fucking deal. The Krogans like charge the Juggernaut over and over and over again. It's funny as shit. I'm surprised she hacked the Juggernaut. Like that was some shit.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Oh, that's nice and all, but I don't really care.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Okay. I'm looking for like item boxes. I don't see any more, so we're just gonna head up. So yeah, we just got through like the second third of the level. Which is the shortest section of the level. Because it's the only one where you don't have any real threats of dying. At least not on lower difficulties. If we're talking about like hardcore, or I think it's hardcore is what it's called. Or insanity. Then you'd be looking at taking some hits there. Maybe
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
nobody comes back. Oh, I got it. I almost failed it by like stopping. How close are we to a level? And I need to save here because I've actually experienced a game-breaking glitch. Less than 200 XP. That's awesome. I've experienced a game-breaking glitch at this specific elevator before. It's one of the few times I've had to close the game. It's not a common glitch, but it is a glitch at all elevators that can happen. And I forgot about it until we got to this specific elevator, because it's the only one I've ever had that problem with. Fucking elevators are garbage, and they hate me. Oh, hi, Geth. Oh, hi, Geth. Oh, fuck. We want an immunity, because that'll be good. Immunity is good for business. Well, fuck me. Got it.
What was that?
protect you.
I like this because this is when it goes like Dead Space. It's not like to the extreme of Dead Space. But it does like try its hand at like a horror style level with this. Which is really cool. It doesn't really come off as horror after you see it and you've experienced it. But my first time seeing it, I like, legitimately felt some tension. I wasn't scared, but I felt the tension. Like what they were going for definitely was there. Even if it didn't get executed as well as it might have been able to. But the lighting's really off for like a horror setting. So at the same time, you can't really have expected anything too like severe for a horror deal. So the arachnid do poison. It's something they do. And it's fucking annoying. Yeah, we leveled up, which was pretty nice. Next level we get Adrenaline Burst maxed, which is cool. And now we have max shield barrier, which is fucking fantastic. I want to get Master Warp, but I don't know if we'll even have the time. I'd rather have Master Immunity, because that will literally turn Rex into the fucking, like, master tank that he already is. Like, the tank. The tank of tanks. Chances are we'll actually be able to finish Novaria before the break, which would be nice. I'd like to be able to finish Novaria and then check up on the Citadel again before the end of the cast. We probably won't get to Pharos today, but if we can get up to Pharos today, that would be very useful. Everyone's got toxin resistance except for asshole. Can't enter the car without power. I don't have power. There's the power junction.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Attempt manual reactor. Transfer module to stack core into. Use module to move. Oh, oh. This is just a puzzle that I'm like not good at apparently. How did I do that? Oh fuck. I did it! It's just like playing with it
It
until
looks
it
like you're
works.
trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the station
You're the
VI?
virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
I'm a
Commander
Spectre.
Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
Where's
I
Benezia?
need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
Give me a damage
What's the
report.
situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Main reactor.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
How would I
What do I need
fix
to do
that?
to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What landlines?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I fix
How
that?
do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Your
Tell me
final
what occurred
logs.
immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
Contaminants.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Hostile
The
creatures.
creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
Your shutdown.
Only executives of Binary
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I'll do this one first.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
So we've got to do the reactor and the landline so that we can open the tram. Then we take the tram up to the place.
Main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Now, if I remember correctly, there are a couple of assholes in here. And they're not your fun-loving assholes.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Yeah, shut up. Oh, hi. You're not the asshole I was looking at. Expecting. You're the asshole I was expecting. The fucking stalkers. You're not the asshole I was. Oh god! Stalkers I was expecting. The fucking
The AG3 fuel line's cut.
dickheads everywhere else? No, I wasn't expecting them.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Boom! Fucked all y'all up. That's how you carnage. Ah, fucking. Got it. That one was easy. Kinda disappointed at how easy that was. It was just lined up perfectly when I got it.
User alert. Landline
Yeah,
connections
stop
are
telling me
disabled.
that.
Passenger trams are offline.
Please stop. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it. I don't want it, man. I just stop. I just want her to stop. Now, it is a little ridiculous that I'm taking so many safety precautions with the saving. But I don't want to do this again. And who knows when the elevator won't work. So the better safe than sorry approach is the better approach to doing it. In my opinion.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
So now we're heading out topside.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I know this. I'm going to the roof to fix this problem. Thank you, though. You've only told me about 1,000,000 times that the Rachni are up here.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
They're being cunts. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This is bad. Rex is dead. I completed the repairs. As simple as that, man. It's as simple as that. Unfortunately, my metagel isn't finished filling up, so I can't fix Rex and Tali. Rex is an asshole who won't walk into the fucking building. I need to upgrade my first aid. Like, our health is exceeding the first aid capabilities by far now. And that's okay. But I gotta be prepared for that, you know? And I knew that was gonna happen, so I just fucked him up ahead of time. Why wait for him to come out, then fight him, deal with all that shit? So yeah, we're gonna work on first aid next, cause I need it to get up to this 180. It's gotta happen. Now we're in the second half of the on-foot combat section.
Now entering
Peak 15.
decontamination and transit hub.
When we're finally entering Peak 15.
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
They're locked in.
I could bypass the door.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... We can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
Ah, fuck. Well, Tali just took the brunt of a fucking assault. And that was cool. Oh, hi. Ow. Yeah, that was cool. Fucking Rachni, man.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Oh, we actually get to ride on this. And here we are.
Arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
We're gonna be in the shit. Pretty quick. Gotta be able to open up the labs, which is the problem. So it's split off in another like 3-part section. The quarters, the fire room, which I don't remember what room it actually is, and then the lab.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can they run a train?
Those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like
A
to...
Spectre.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You
You were
did
taken
well.
by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
See what
I'm
I
not
can
gonna
do.
let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here to civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
This
Tell me about
facility.
Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What do they do
What kind
here?
of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
The Volus.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Ah, fuck me.
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you study?
here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
My
Did I
apologies.
interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Yeah, it's Mass Effect. How's it going, by the way?
Then I will return to my meditations.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security.
Science pukes.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I
I
came to
heard there were
help.
some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
The reason it looks like Knights of the Old Republic is they're both BioWare games. And BioWare is very bad about updating their models. But I'm pretty good, thanks for asking. I really love this series. I think it's a great series if you like sci-fi. It's one of the few sci-fi stories I enjoy. Knights of the Old Republic is one. And the only Star Wars story that I find extremely interesting, because I'm not a Star Wars fan. I thought the movies were good, but I don't like... I don't care beyond that. And I like Star Trek, so it's like Mass Effect, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Trek. That's about it. Show me what
Let's
you got.
have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated
yeah,
by Captain Ventress.
This is the third day now with Mass Effect. I think. And I've really been enjoying it. So, where's that? License. Your stock is awful.
I need to get my blood flowing. Find me something to kill.
Dr. Pallone.
No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
Goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
To the restricted area. Can I talk to the drone?
Watchdog protocol is active.
Nope. The drone doesn't want to talk to me. I feel... I don't know what I feel. Because it is just a drone. Well, let's go down. I've like completely lost myself in the back room. Oh god, it's the Volus. This is the guy I need to talk to.
Okay, this one will get you.
How can you tell jokes?
No, no, damn it. Got it. Ugh.
So this hydrogen atom says to another hydrogen.
Hello, Han.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean the aliens?
You mean those things out there?
Yes.
I'm doing a Paragon run, so it's good. Essentially. Renegade is the asshole run. And since this is my first time doing the Mass Effect trilogy on cast, and it probably won't be the last, most likely, because I like to play these games every year. I wanted to make the first run my standard, like my go-to picks, the ones that I would pick the first time I played the series. Like my romance option that I would pick the first time I played it, good or evil, and the decisions I make throughout the game. Tell me about the aliens.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Don't screw with me, they can't be Rachni.
How did they get here?
Where did they come from?
They found
And yeah, it was
derelict
a close override.
an egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here.
Yep.
Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
Tell me about the
I
Rachni.
need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Can I get into
How can I get
maintenance?
into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Achievement! I don't know what achievement I just got, but I got an achievement. We did it! Probably the one for, God, I can't think. Doing as many quests as I can with, Rex and my team. Krogan. Because I already got the one for the Corian. Which probably unlocks like barrier or something. At least I'd hope it's barrier. Barrier's awesome. I don't know though. It was a cool idea to like tie achievements to your shit, but like looking back on it, it makes sense why they didn't do it again. Like your upgrades and shit. Like, in order to get level 60, you had to get, like, you had to beat the game or something like that. I don't remember which one level 60 is tied to. Interesting concept. I don't know how well it went over. Especially since they sort of removed the ability to use all guns in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Which is something that most people of the series kind of were disappointed in, I think. Because,
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
you could pick your own weapon specialization.
I'm just distracted.
No matter what class you are. Are these people sick?
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident.
So even if you're a biotic, you don't have to use pistols in this game. You could do anything. You could be a biotic with fucking shotgun. You'd be a squishy shotgunner, but I could help.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
I fixed her.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were
I need more to help.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Damn Solarians just love to play with bugs.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another.
Well, if they're evolved from lizards, they probably ate bugs at one point. Damn right I can't.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Get me into maintenance.
I want access to the maintenance area.
I suppose. It's not allowed, but there's nothing back there. If you can save these men, I'll do that for you.
I'll see what I can do.
Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
I hope you can do something.
How can I help you? I'll see you later. It's good to see you again. I need to go. God, I love Shepard's reactions to things. Is there anything else I can help you with? I should get going. Captain!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
No problem.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts. Something you need?
I want to help Dr.
I've
Cohen.
heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. Alright, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
That's fair.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know.
Goodbye.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
And away we go. Open the door. Thank you. Hey Rex, how's it going? I like your tail. Oh, we're getting that, okay. Now we go into the hot labs. Hey Rex, how's it going? I do like your tail though. Uh-huh. Oh, like the zoom in that it does? Yeah, it's a little weird. Hi.
I'm here to secure the situation.
Are you alright?
Holding up.
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
Where's Benezia?
Wait, is there an Asari matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She must be at Rift Station then.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was
well, some of that's my mouse, because like I move my mouse slightly each time because I like jerk my hand a little bit. I also have like tension tremors, so my hand shakes, and you can see that in the shaky like camera movement sometimes. The egg was ancient.
1,000-year-old egg?
But
yes, very tough to be so long frozen.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a little weird.
This is
and it could come off as a little annoying.
Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find
the running system is better in the other two games. It's not perfect, but it's better.
They're thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
What about a male?
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Arachnite aren't obedient.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Maybe. If only this was a series like that. But then it would take away from the series. We can save them.
Do is bring her here.
No.
But I mean, I didn't play Borderlands in order. I still haven't played Borderlands 1 on cast. Well, I played them in order off cast when I first played them each, but...
I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Neutron
With the
purge?
system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Give us a minute.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Hello, Mira. How ya doing?
I have full access to the facility and
The neutron purge.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Oh no, this is a real trilogy, like Lord of the Rings style, where the gap is so insignificant in terms of what's going on. I never finished KOTOR 2, but I'm assuming because the time gap is so large that the people from the first game really aren't in the second one. So yeah, it's not like that. Or Dragon Age. Dragon Age is the same way for the most part. They have very little to do with each other. From what I've gathered. Resolve sounds final.
What exactly does this thing do?
The Purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation
here's a little
is
fact,
lethal to any known form of life
which
within 500
I'm ashamed to admit, but we are going to go back to KOTOR eventually.
The Purge is lethal to all known
I can't
forms of
truly say I beat Knights of the Old Republic. I can't say that, just like I can't say I've beaten Dark Souls. Because of, like with Dark Souls, I soul edited. With Knights of the Old Republic, I just sort of forced myself to the end of the level spectrum. And then it didn't matter. So,
we're moving on.
When we do it, we're going to do it for real. And, that'll be the end of that.
I am feeling not so well.
I'm not familiar with the Purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get...
I don't have time for this. If the
I do not want so much to be here. Is fail-safe. You understand? You leave without arranging to...
That sounds terrifying.
Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
So yeah.
I am feeling not so well.
How do we set up?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct...
No purge for you. I liked their attempt to go like xenomorph with it, but I mean...
Online. How can I help?
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
It's still... It's so like... Eh. Yeah, I barely remember it because I broke my, or I maxed my shit out, and then like broke everything else, so like I one-shot everything. It was really sad that I have to admit to that shit, but
Activate the neutron purge.
we'll make it right. We will make it right one day.
I can't do that without proper code authorization.
I have the code.
Code input 875-020-07.
I want to make it right, just like I do with Dark Souls.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
And several other games. There are a couple other games that I've got to make it right with. But well, Tally's fucked. No! No! Fucking damn it! Oh God. I don't want it. I don't want it. I see it, but I don't want it. That mini-map scares me. And now it's empty, so I'm happy. Oh yeah, we leveled up. So I get 1 more point. It's upsetting I only get 1 point for this, which, you know, I guess I can understand, but really? 1. I'm playing on normal because for me, like, difficulty doesn't matter. And I've already, like, with the exception of this game, I've done my Insanity playthroughs of the series. Now next time I play it, I'll probably play it on a harder difficulty because this has been easier. For a stream playthrough. But chances are I will never play this or the other two
I'm sorry about this shit.
On
We've got orders from Venezia. Open
on
fire!
Insanity. You shithead. Why won't you carnage? Oh, you're overheating. Well, fuck. Please? Boom! Took his ass out. Now I can go to the maintenance hatch. The assault drones are trying to shoot me. Do not like. Do not want. Please stop. Your face hole is not appreciated. But even if I wasn't playing on normal, this wouldn't be that difficult because I'm like level 32, 33 at the beginning of the game story-wise. Like the XP doesn't really change. So since I did most of the side quests like immediately, I'm way ahead in terms of XP. Granted, I couldn't be doing this right now if I was playing on on hardcore or Insanity, but it would still be I'd have a lot more breathing room than you'd think I should. Not much, mind you, because Insanity is a fucking joke. Like, you could be level 60 at the beginning of the game and still die because you like decided to Rambo too early. Not likely, mind you, but possible. Damn it! That override failed because of how shitty the PC controls for that are. Like, trying to go around the circle is like nearly impossible. I swear. Hi. Bye. Fucking Rachni. Da 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 da. This is a nice cave. I like this cave. Is that your boulder? Because that's a nice boulder. That's not how that line goes, but that's how I want it to go. Because it's an awesome line. Oh, it's not really an awesome line, but it's Eddie Murphy, so fuck it. We can pretend it's awesome. Where am I going? That's the real question I need to be asking. Because I have no idea. I completely forgot where I'm supposed to be going. Because this dude decided to shoot me. And then he died. And it's way past break time, and I didn't even notice. Well, fuck it. This guy's no longer here. Yeah, we need to take our break. So, because I need to use the restroom. It just, like, popped into my brain. You need to do this. Ah, that was a good song. What was that?
Isaac was caught.
Isaac! Any day now. Fucking right. Here we go. The card game song, Final Fantasy VIII. We'll get back to this game eventually. It's being put on hold until later this year. Because of my future internet situation when I move. Anyway, thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying the show. We're closing the end on Novaria. We're just gonna make our way to Rift Station, where the matriarch is, and then that'll be it with this story mission. We won't get to Pharos today, unfortunately, but that's okay, as long as we finish Novaria. Novaria is definitely the longest mission, so yeah. I'm gonna take a short break. We'll be right back. Go away. Oh god, why? Why Cataclysm? Why? We are back. My playlist hates me, that's all there is to it. It just fucking hates me. Eventually, I will add more music to the playlist. I just need to know what I need to be looking for that I can get into on breaks, specifically. Because I've got so much music on the playlist already, but a lot of it is stuff that I can't, like, go out to, and it bothers me. It's just stuff to, like, roll during breaks after I've already walked away. Anyway, let's get back to the game because I don't want to waste that much time just sitting here talking. I want to play the game and I want my hand to stop itching. And I'm sitting up right now. I don't normally do that. We are today though. Oh, the restricted door is open. And I already went through this fucking door. I swear I went through this door. Did I miss something? Had to have missed something. Because, we just went in a circle. Circle. It's a cat. There's a cat. There are 3 cats over there. I want to show them off, but I don't want to, like, reposition my camera after I'm done doing it. Cats everywhere. We did miss something. Missed this door.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
Surrender.
We don't have to fight. You can return to the Citadel with us.
I think not.
Oh god. So, Asari commandos are dicks. Because they use biotics, and they're essentially just gonna keep knocking me down until I kill them. It's annoying. Really, really annoying. Ah. Mando. Hello, Mr. Guest Sniper. I see you there. Da-da-da-da-dun. He's getting weaker. Oh, hi. How's it going? That scared the piss out of me. I cannot tell a lie. Actually, I could. Not going. But that's not really the point right now. Oh shit, I hit him.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light.
Among other
Everything is
things.
clear.
The Arachni seem to disagree.
The Arachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why should I believe you?
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
He might attack again.
So you could turn on me again.
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Where did he get it?
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the
You have a
relay.
scaly chin.
Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How do you lose a relay?
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
You're here for
Someone
that.
on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Arachni found
How did the
relay.
Arachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the new relay?
Yeah, why does Saren need the
He
relay?
believes it will lead him to the conduit.
You tell
I
him,
would tell
Shepard.
you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
Regret your
You can
actions.
still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You
I
have to
believe you.
stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should. Die.
And now, boom! Goodbye, madam. Oh shit. Shit, fuck. Shit, fuck. Balls. Carnage! Tali just gets up and dies. That's what she does right now. You cannot take the damage of the commando.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Stay
Hold on.
with us.
We've got Nedigel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
You can probably hear it if you've watched Next Generation, but if I remember
They
correctly,
always said there would be a...
I forget her name. The person who played Deanna Troy is the matriarch, Marina Sirtis, and you can hear it when she was talking. Yeah, it is Marina Sirtis, or however you pronounce her name. So yeah, Deanna Troy from Star Trek. Oh hi. Lots of cutscene. So this is one of the major decisions right here that can affect your Mass Effect 2 or 3 playthrough. Spoilers. But they tend to not be significant changes, but they're changes nonetheless. So it's cool. It's cool to see that.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
I don't understand you.
What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is going to be a fun conversation.
I like you, Rex.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
I really like the way the Rachni communicate with humanoids.
How are you speaking through her?
It's pretty cool.
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
She's the last of her race, Shepard. We don't have the objectivity to judge her.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Your plans.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Rachni and
You could have
Hotwire.
calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, The last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't kill you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people are the
Are you
bastards,
stupid?
So maybe you don't get it.
I won't commit
Are we
genocide.
any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
I understand your hate, Rex. They did try to kill everybody, but it's not her fault. She was an egg. And now she's a giant bug in a pod. That's running away. Level up! And we got 2 points for that level up. Or we leveled up twice. I don't fucking know. We leveled up twice. Because Rex got 2 points. That's slightly upsetting. Also really nice, because we're level 39. 39! Novaria will be finished the moment we leave. So there's that. So we've got some time to like clean up the boxes in this room and then leave. You know, maybe actually clean up the boxes without losing my Omnigel. That would be awesome. Any more boxes? I'd like some boxes. I'm not really doing anything with the contents of the boxes, I just like the boxes. I just like playing with boxes, man. Don't judge me. Come on. Oh my god, I hate you so much. I thought I had it. And then... Wait, really? Okay. I thought I had it, and then it's like, nope, you're not gonna go up. And you waited too long to go down. You lose. Good day, sir. That's not a movie I haven't watched since I was a kid. I kind of would like to watch it again. 'Cause I find it more enjoyable than the newer version, Johnny Depp. See? But I haven't watched it since I was like 11 or 12 maybe.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Not so fast.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Calm
We're all on
down.
the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
No, you're not sorry, and that's the problem.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest.
Fucking
Crew,
Williams.
dismiss.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
I love it when the council gets angry at me because it means I'm doing it right.
You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Your children won't have children if we don't finish this shit. So, shut your mouth. You asshole. We're gonna go talk to the crew. Build relationships, bonds, friendships. See what makes them tick. What better way to start than with good old Caden? Because they called him Caden instead of Kaiden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Good.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
You alright?
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
They still around?
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After
You actually pronounced it
Kinetics
corpse
was set up to track Element
instead of
Zero's
core.
forces
That's
and develop
interesting.
implants for humans.
I never noticed that.
Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Why couldn't we do it
Is there some
alone?
reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Oh, that would be an issue.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
Why not
The
Asari?
Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Sure, they
I'm
meant
sure
well.
Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
They ever bust the
Did he
guy?
ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago.
If you walked it off,
Commander.
you wouldn't be talking about it now.
Not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
It's obviously bothering you still, or you wouldn't be talking about it, sir. You just get it all off your chest. Maybe dump it on my chest. It's okay. Wait, what? Hi, Liara.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
You don't feel
Don't
bad?
pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
She's still with you.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Tell me more
Maybe
about
we
you.
could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
You're short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Intimidating?
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want.
That's not exactly the image I want
Change their minds, Shepard.
of humanity in the galaxy. I'm trying.
Doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has
I'm
to
the
offer.
best at running people over, yeah!
I know what you did during the race. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You could have asked.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Me or the bacon? I want to believe
Are you sure
it.
you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
It's not serious.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
I might be attracted to you.
No, you were right. There is something...
No, you were right. There is something there.
I knew it.
Already.
And I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
And you're making it make less sense.
These things never
So
make sense.
stop trying.
They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
That's why it's fun.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
You started it. No.
Take all the time you need, Liara.
We gotta be the nice guy.
Thank you, Shepard.
Because we are doing the nice guy run.
Let's just talk about something else for now.
Goodbye. Let's talk about something else for now. I should go. Oh, okay. Make sure you come around later, okay? Shepard? Shepard? Why don't you visit me in my room anymore? Did I say something stupid again? Okay, let's talk to Garrus.
Commander, good to see you. You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything
I bet
specific?
you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember the Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
Disturbing?
What happened? Why were you
I'm
investigating?
intrigued.
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is this common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic.
How does an Elcor hack people up? Like, Elcor walk on all of their limbs. How does he use his limbs for, like, chopping things up? What did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan
You're
testicles.
Kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
So now you know how many testicles a Krogan has. And it spawned the saying that you haven't heard yet in the game. You've got a quad on you. It's kind of like you got a set on you. That we say, like, you got some balls. Look at the quad on this guy. Stuff like that. Because it's set of 4. What about the doctor?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing,
All jokes.
I came across something suspicious.
Interview?
You mean threaten? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Gross.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Did you
I
interview
hope he
him?
got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Really?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
You just let him go.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, it's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's the best choice.
They sent the military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe
God,
they don't,
Garrus.
but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I don't know why, but Garrus is the only Turian with like super low res face. And it's bothering me right now.
If you
You're
don't care
wrong.
about the fate of those hostages, then you're no better than he
It
is.
looks like the texture's just never going to pop in, but it's there to pop in.
You're right. It doesn't make it any easier, but I see your point. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Saleon, I want to be there when you find him.
No, I don't want to take you.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
I wish I didn't as well.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara, why would you think that?